What's up, everybody? Chef Robert, California here. We're gonna make some cool dips today in our lovely 5-star utensils we got from Calabrini's down the street. First, what we're gonna do with the buffalo chicken, we're gonna get this nice, lovely, 100% natural Valley Fresh chicken. We're gonna strain this right in the sink here. Don't want these juices in here. It smells fantastic. We eat this raw. We're gonna put the cover on so we don't lose the chicken. If you want to make this nice lovely chicken juice into a soup broth, you can do that as well. But we're not going to be doing that today. We're just going to be using this chicken. Get all that out of here. All those nice little chicken juices. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to put that, bang, right there into the mixing pot. You see that right there? Next, what we're going to do is we're going to get this Red Hot Frank's premium hot sauce. We're going to pour that in there, about half a cup. Get this from your local dining hall at your school, thanks to LaSalle Sodexo. Next, we're going to get the cream cheese as well, premium, Philadelphia, fluffed or unfluffed. I prefer fluffed, but the unfluffed is fine. We're going to get that right in there. Two spoons. The cream cheese will stick to the first spoon. So you're just going to shove that right, bam, right there. Here we go. Next, we're going to get our ranch right here. You can see in this cup. Lovely Enjoy. We're not going to drink it. We're going to pour it in here. We're going to pour all of it in here. Bam! Right there. There we go. If you want to check out my other mini-series, Robert California in the Diner, I have a lovely little thing going on there that everyone loves to see. I'm from New York. It's awesome. It's a lovely place. Better than Boston. New York's pretty cool. Actually celebrity chef for the Yankees, for the Rangers, for the Giants, and for the Knicks. There we go. We're going to put that in there first. We're going to come back, and then we're going to grab some of our fresh mozzarella, and we're going to tear that off right here. But first, before I do that, before I forget, we're going to preheat the oven to 350. Next, you gotta wash up the cream cheese. You never want to mix cheeses. They say don't mix meats. That's not true. You don't mix cheeses. Cheeses is very bad. No paper towels here, so we'll just wipe on the shorts. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to pour half of this in here. Serious deal. Next, we're going to come back to our mixing spoon. As I said, it's okay to mix meats, not okay to mix cheeses. Cheeses is never good to mix. Cream cheese, regular cheese, but in this case, we're doing it anyway because we're savages here in the Robert California kitchen. Here we go. So now that we have our lovely buff chicken dip in this fantastic little salsa plate, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this fresh, essential, everyday mozzarella, and bam, just like that. And be sure to make the noise when you do it, or else it's not going to come out good. Bam! There we go. There we go. And now it looks good. So we're going to come on a journey with me, and we're going to put this right into the oven right here. Don't use oven mitts. Oven mitts are for people who don't live life on the edge, and I like to think I live life on the edge, coming from West Virginia. So here we go. Put it in there. Good to go. Back here in Robert California's kitchen. Follow me on the journey through the experience of life, into the pizza dip, into these 5-star dishes. They're amazing. I just love these things. So first what we're going to do is we're going to get some Philadelphia cream cheese, not whipped again, unfortunately. Whipped is very good. It might be a better option. You can put the whipped in there. First what we're going to do is we're going to spread the cream cheese all over the bottom here. Up there, you don't want any of the metal to show down here. You want a nice thin layer of cream cheese. I would hold this up to show, but again, we have the 5-star dishes here, so can't really do that. There we go. Alright, so now that we have a nice thin layer of cream cheese, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Tostitos salsa, and we're going to pour a nice thin layer over the top. And then we're going to get our spoon here, and we're going to coat the top with it, just as so. You don't want too much, but you don't want too little. You want just the perfect amount. And I mean, Robert California does it perfect every time, and I did it perfect this time as well. So there we go, there's that. And then we're gonna go back to our fish mozzarella, and we're gonna get that, and we're gonna coat the top, just as so. And while that's going on, the oven is still on, so we're gonna be able to shoot this right in the oven. So here we go, this is going in. Yeah, bam! Make sure to make that noise, bam! There you go, there's that. A little bit more cheese. Personally, cheese is good with anything. You don't want to mix your cheeses up, but we're going to do it here. So we have some nice little fresh cheddar, and what we're going to do is cut this kind of in half a little. Bam! There we go. There's that in there. Bam! There's that in there. Bam! There's that. Bam! 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 There's that. And once you have that, follow me on the journey into the extreme. Here we go. We're gonna shift this over a little bit, and we're gonna shoot that right next to it. And you're all set to go. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to the dessert. The best part of the meal. No, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a s'mores dip. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get the chocolate chips. And you know what? I'm feeling like, I'm feeling good today. So we're gonna go, we're gonna put all the chocolate chips in there. And as I said, make sure you make that noise. If you don't make that noise, you're a square. Here we go. So mix those up. We're gonna toss those a little bit to make sure we get the fresh ones. Next what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the milk. And we're gonna splash just about 2. 1, 2. Mix that around so we have a nice chocolate chip cereal going on. Next what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to put the oven, or the stove, sorry, just at about 6. So now that we have our handy dandy righty spoon here, we're going to want to mix these and never let them settle. You don't want to get the chocolate to burn in the bottom, so we're going to mix that around. And if you want to, we're not going to, you can just take this off the oven and drink it once this is all done. Make it a nice chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is one of our sponsors as well, so make sure you drink chocolate milk. Good for the body, good for the soul, good for a nice little time at home. You don't want to go out on Thursday? That's fine, drink some chocolate milk. You don't want to go out on Saturday? It's fine, drink some chocolate milk. So here we go. We're going to keep mixing these around until they're not hard anymore. And we're going to keep mixing these. As I said, never let them settle. If they settle, then it's going to start to burn. We don't want it to burn. We want a nice little chocolate mixture here. And it's okay if you have a little bit of milk in there. It's going to settle. Once the chocolate settles, it's going to all mix in. So here we go. By the way, tomorrow night, well, we're going to be watching this a little in advance. Be sure to watch the New York Rangers play in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs soon. The best team in the world. Especially if you're from New York, which I am from. You should be a Rangers fan. If you're not, then you're doing it wrong as well. Make sure you watch the Yankees, best team in baseball. A little side note, also 2 of our sponsors. As well as the handy dandy ShamWow, another one of our sponsors. Great little tool. We don't have one on us actually, unfortunately. But they'll be sending some to everyone in attendance today. So here we go. Going, mixing these still. Making this nice and warm. Mixing the chocolate, which is getting everywhere, unfortunately. But that's okay, because we're having a good time. So here we go. Almost done here. We're going to keep mixing these. And if the camera wants to come over here and show what it looks like now, see how it's not hard, not full chips anymore. You want it to get a nice little thin layer on the bottom, so you can have a good s'mores mix here in attendance today. We're coming to you live from Newton, Massachusetts, LaSalle College. Pre-recorded, unfortunately, but still doing the same good stuff. Everyone in attendance today is from West Virginia. So, shout out to West Virginia for sending the whole cavalry here. You know, we're having a good time. So, once that is done, which it pretty much is, we're going to take this off because it's going to start to melt, and it's a little bit hot, so don't touch it. And now, as you can see, we have a nice thin layer of chocolate on the bottom. We love chocolate here, so we love this chocolate. Bam! There's the chocolate. There we go. Okay. Make sure you get all the chocolate off the spoon there. You don't want to waste any, especially with these nice little bam chips. So here we go. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the marshmallows. I like my marshmallows to be golden brown. So we're going to put these on top. We're going to put the whole thing on top. And we're going to cover all of this. Sitting around the campfire with ICAMPFIRESONG song. There we go. So now we got some. We're gonna mix these around. Purell, another one of our sponsors. Make sure you use Purell. Keeps the hands and the body safe. So here's that. So here we go. We're good with those. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop this in the oven for not too long, as the marshmallows will catch on fire. And anyone who likes the marshmallows to be catch on fire instead of golden brown, I don't trust you. So here we go. We're gonna get all these off. Don't want to waste any of this. This last one doesn't want to go, so we're just gonna put this over here. Next, as I said, we're gonna follow us into the journey of life into the oven. So here we go. As I said, don't keep that in too long. Probably about 3 to 4 minutes. Pull them out. Good to go. So now that our dips are done, we're gonna pull out the buffalo chicken one. That one is completely done, so we're going to pull that out. Be careful, as it will be very, very, very hot. Next, because it's so good, we're going to take a chip, or we're going to take a chip, and we're going to try it. So here we go. Very good. I would recommend this to everybody. Robert California makes the best buffalo chicken dip. Next, we have the pizza dip that's completely done. So we're going to pull that out right now. Smells amazing. So there's that. Okay. So now that we're done with that, take it out of the oven. We have a nice golden brown up here with the perfect marshmallow dip. So that side, eat it. We're all set to go. Thank you for taking the dream of life with me, Robert California. We have our amazing 3 dips here. Our pizza dip, our buffalo chicken dip, and our wonderful s'mores dip. We're going to dig into these, grab a nice book, get out of the snow, and enjoy the time. Thank you for coming on the journey of life with me. This is Robert California signing off. Have a good one, folks.